at 1 guard.
And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Hello.
So much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden.
No, there.
It's rebounded by Indiana.
Not sure what the D was
Parang tabi, tabi nga ano.
breakdown. You can ill afford
Layan, uli.
like him.
Side step naman.
When he's locked in and focused, can be an excellent defensive player. Twice on the pipes on that one.
Siakam passes to Demo. Indiana moving the ball. Back to Siakam. The dish to Turner. Pass to Nemo. Lock at 6.
Hindi na naman player ito.
Here's me.
Wala.
That ball. High speed that time.
Hindi ko kilala yun.
Ito dati camera. Yung dati. Ano yung dati?
Hindi ko alam pre.
Rail high. Ito ba yan? Ito, broadcast.
Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Patay naman. Iniwan ulit na eh.
That's been associated with the Clippers.
Low day.
Practically managing his return from ACL with care. It's harder to build chemistry with guys around, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Yun. Ay, gagi, sentro pala tayo.
You almost expect him to still
Ay,
burn them.
And Leonard gets it.
wala. Piso-piso, idol ah.
Name is the claw. Kawhi using those claws to get past that defender.
Halliburton for 3. The shot, no good. Clippers have gone 3 of 5. Shoot the ball so far. Here's Harden. Back by Turner. Halliburton with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Off target with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket
Gagi.
right now.
Ito na ang pick niya.
Kawhi Leonard
Lakas ang Clippers niya. Kung hindi na-injury lang ang player na yun eh.
his teammates.
Halliburton comes to Siakam. There's the 3. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Halliburton had 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's
Patay
looking
ka pa, di pinatayan.
training. It's
Gagi, idol. Lain yan.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Launches from deep. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. The Clippers have gone 50% of the field at this point. 4 of 8. To the inside.
Gagi.
Leonard with the jam.
Paul George is always about
Double
making
team.
the right play. What about
Tatlong superstar sa isang team.
Indiana trailing here.
Ulit. Pinig yung team. Tapos na yan mo na.
Halliburton inside the 3-point line. That doesn't go
Ay,
either.
hindi hinahilang ako sa lineup na yan eh. Tatlong... Hindi kasi nagkabot-abot yan eh. Di ba yung parang na injury yung mga sila, no?
Ay, ako na.
And a fast
Tama
break
yan.
now for the Pacers.
Muli.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free
Hindi ko
throws.
na natuloy ito to.
That one on George. The Pacers shoot their first free throws of the game.
last season as a team. They knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy to be happy.
TJ McConnell is charged
Play,
for Indiana. And Los Angeles making a change here as well.
Gagi si Westbrook, ha? Gagi si Westbrook. Oh, ganda.
It's through for a second basket. He's got 2 for 6.
This speaks to the strength that James Harden possesses. He is so good at finishing through contact.
McConnell with it. Westbrook picks him up. for three. Siakam.
Ano pala yun?
Oh, pre. All-star din yan ni Siakam eh.
He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes to Harden. Westbrook surveys the D. Up top, Zubac. The pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. Fires the three.
Patay.
It's rebounded by Indiana. You know, Greg, one thing you've got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well.
Patay.
To go after the
Ito sa Harden yan.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy is the teardrop floater. Good night.
Uy! Sayang. Ito sa dami maabot.
Now
Ganda.
it's Harden.
Oo, sayang. Puta na Yuri Idol.
Shooting at a 49 clip.
And really, it's been a major
Euro.
of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting the plays.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Harden looking out to Westbrook. Pass to Zubac. Harden outside. Right side, Westbrook. Back to Harden. Leonard with the screen of Siakam.
Saya naman.
They get the rebound.
Oo, sa-
Harden now, top of the key. Takes the three.
Patay.
Hits the free
Oo,
throw.
sayang.
Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Well, at this point, James Harden is
Gago.
all over this basketball.
Wala, bro, wala.
He's gonna find a way to figure him out soon.
James Harden getting it done.
Ano may update ah? Tayo.
Porter had to take a lot out of him. He racked. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Toppin is out there with Jackson, and it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Halliburton against Harden, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Westbrook passes to Harden. Over Mathurin, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Back to Tucker. From the arc. Harden, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. This one for three. Drains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Tyrese Halliburton in a rhythm, boy. He is something else to watch on the pull-up jump shot.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What would you think right now, Doris, is one of the things that impresses you most about playing the NBA?
Boy, Kev, there's a couple of things that really stand out. Number one, the ball skills that players have and the ability to shoot the ball with range off the bounce. Those are game-changing aspects in today's NBA.
Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Pass to Turner. Down low. And the call will go against Bennedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Harden. Again, Los Angeles.
Good coverage, but a talented shooter like James Harden, it doesn't matter how closely you're contesting. His concentration is on point.
He was all alone on that one. Halliburton's got a pair of triples in the second now for Indiana.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Harden against Toppin. Count that one. Harden's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 15.
What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Here's Harden, and it's sent back by Turner. Toppin passes to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Bennedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Mann's checked in for George. And Norman Powell subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Harden on the wing. And he has 28 points for the game. Pacers trail by 9. And a wide open look for Siakam. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 6.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got 31.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From deep, drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 34.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Pop. Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by McConnell.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And Harden launches it from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. George and Leonard are the forwards. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Harden, and it's Mann in at the 2 guard. And it's Haliburton missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
He gets it in there.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Siakam kicks to Haliburton. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Haliburton's got 24 points.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers